Hello mag users. Ever get a leak out the back of your reg, the velocity adjustment, and the only way to get it to stop is to turn down your velocity, but you can't get high enough velocity to chrono properly? Well, I'm going to show you how to fix that. It's really not too hard. It's just a part that you usually don't get into. What you want to do is you want to remove your velocity adjustment nut. And behind that, you're going to find a spring stack and a brass cylinder. Make sure your gun's aired off. Here's the spring stack. Now sometimes the brass cylinder in there won't come out. Just take the Allen key that it's made for. I think it's a 7/32. Just spin it and wedge it against the side and it'll pull out. Almost got it. There we go. This is the part that causes the leak out the back. Let's see if we can get that in focus. It's basically an emergency overpressure. If your gun overpressurizes, this leaks and vents out the back so you don't damage the rest of the reg. Now what you want to do is remove the Allen key that's inside there, the Allen nut. Sometimes it's a little tough by hand. If you use vice grips like I'm using, do not grip too tightly, just enough so you can get it to spin. They are Loctited in there sometimes, so it might take a little bit more elbow grease than it did right there. Once you get that apart, inside that you're going to find a spring, a metal disc, and a reg seat. So a little urethane or plastic piece. Now what happens with that piece is, I don't know if you can see it, you get a ring. That's from that inside there. Over time, especially with older mags, that ring will get beat up and it'll get chewed up and it'll start to leak even with lower pressures. All you have to do to fix this leak is turn it over when you put it back in. So I'll look at my clean side, I'll put that down. Followed by the metal plate, followed by the spring. And we just put this nut right back in. Just as tight as you can get it by hand. Now, when you put this all back together, if it still leaks out the back, what you might have to do is tighten this up a little bit more, but that's about it. Usually hand tight's pretty good. Unless your hands are greasy. Yeah, there we go. All you have to do is put that back in, followed by your spring stack and your velocity nut. And that's all she wrote. Now you want to take that out and chrono it. You get it up to 280, 275 is where I like to keep my mags. And it shouldn't be leaking out the back anymore. If it still does, what you're going to have to do is take that out, and then that nut on the brass piece, just tighten it up a little bit more, and that'll seal it up. I hope it fixes your problem. Enjoy your days out in the woods, enjoy your days out in the fields. Shoot many people, and just use mags.